even though God knew exactly where he was, Adam still hid, and but God was giving him the opportunity to present himself. God always gives you the opportunity to present yourself to him, no matter what you did, no matter how sinful you were. He always gives you the opportunity. It doesn't matter if you hide or not. You can't hide from God, and what is done in the dark will be revealed in the light. So God was pretending like he didn't know where Adam was, gave him the opportunity, and when Adam showed himself, he was expelled from paradise. But the woman who was bleeding, now fast forward to a few thousand years, the woman who was bleeding, she had every reason to hide. She had every reason to stay hidden away from the public. And where Jesus was going in this exact moment was to heal a little girl who was dead in their home of this richer person's house. And there was a crowd of people all around him. There was so many people that it was very hard for them to get through. And there was the woman who saw Christ in the middle of the crowd. She ran through, she touched the tip of his garment, just the tip of the fabric of his clothes. And she said, even if I just touch the tip of his garment, I know that I will be healed from this 12 years of uncontrollable bleeding. And she did that. And that moment, Christ stopped and said to his disciples, who touched me? And they said, there's so many people all around you. Everyone's touching you. What do you mean? And he goes, I felt my power sucked away from me. Someone touched me. Who did it? He demanded to know who did it. And the woman had every reason to hide. But it's really interesting. It says in the Bible that when Jesus demanded to know who touched him, it says in Luke 8:43, the woman saw that she was not hidden. There was nowhere to hide. She was probably revealed. The crowd probably parted a bit, and she realized she was exposed, and she was at the feet of Christ. And she was afraid to admit that she touched him. She didn't know what was going to happen, but she knew that she was healed. But Christ, and then when she admitted it, Christ said to her, "Daughter, be of good cheer. Your faith has made you well. Go in peace." Contrast this to the story of Adam. Adam hid, sinned. God said, Adam, where are you? Adam did not want to reveal himself, finally did, and then he was expelled from paradise. So this just shows you that the salvation of Christ is not through good works. What it is that it's pure faith in Christ. You must run towards him even if you are afraid. And there's nothing to be afraid of. All there is for you is salvation. He will accept you with open arms no matter what you do. It's quite beautiful. It's so amazing that you can see stories from the Old Testament and the New Testament parallel each other, and it just shows you the redeeming factors of the stories in the New Testament that Jesus brings forth versus the sinful factors of the Old Testament, where God was more punishing. And so that is something that you must consider.